Hey guys, welcome in, people. Is Shay in here? Because you're up first. Let's see if I can move this back a little bit. Hey girl, how you doing? Hey FK. Alrighty. Let me start this timer. Hold on just one second. Hopefully not, but we'll see. All right, let's see. Hold on. I want to know what's the energy around this Taurus I'm talking to. Keep around me, basically. Demon. All right. Darren. I'm just gonna go straight to the outcome. Darren. I'll come around Darren. Come around Darren. Hmm. You got all good ass cards right now. You know, I at this point I'm so skeptical about people. All right, we're already starting off with the Six of Cups, the Star card here. It kind of feels like somebody this is someone. All right, I'm about to hit you on some spiritual shit, okay? I You're meant to talk to this person. Like you're meant to talk to them, whether this is a lesson, whether this is going to be somebody that you can keep around. This is somebody that you were meant to converse with. You have the Six of Cups here with the Star card. Usually when I see these two paired together, this is kind of like soulmate type of energy. So there may be like a nostalgic type of feeling with him. Um, Not bad because it's in the upright, but there is something in relation to like either you've known this person for a long time or this feels like you've known them for a long time. Okay. You have the Sun card here as well and the Empress. This to me also says that this does have the potential, this new situation has the potential to actually be turned into something larger that both of you value. Bottom of the deck is the Justice card. I feel like this person is very fair. Now, I want to see what this moon is all about, though. So give me just one second here. What's the moon about? What's being hidden, or what does she not see? Magician. Swords. Whose energy is this? Is this wait, give me Shay's energy. Okay. Uh-oh. Is there it felt like an eyelash was trying to get up in my eye. Uh-oh. Is there an eyelash in there? The fuck is going on? Don't start with that shit. I don't know what's going on in my eye. Okay. What's his energy? Ah. What is his energy? Page one's one for what? King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So what should she expect? Do I think this person is a good dude? From what I'm seeing initially, yes, I do see that, but I also see that there is some baggage that comes with him. The moon is kind of representing what he doesn't show you. What he shows you is that he's very capable. You have the magician here clarifying that moon, okay? What he shows you is I'm capable, I can make this work, and it's very possible that he can. But the problem that I'm seeing here, and this could just be what's going on with his life right now, but what I'm seeing here is the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands. There's something that's eating at him. There's something that's troubling him. There is something that is a burden to him. Like, I don't know if it's that. What I got here was like anxiety. Somebody who has a lot on them. I don't know if he has a lot of obligations, responsibilities. However, at times this can come across as him not putting in effort because of that. Potential outcome. Hermit in reverse. Temperance. Okay. He may ask you, or you guys may have a conversation about taking things slow or just needing time. Like, this is right now, I'm not in Lovers. I'm not seeing a bunch of bad cards. Nine of Cups. I'm not seeing a bunch of bad cards. I'm seeing that there is something that he's going through, and it can appear at times that he's not fully able to give because he has this other stuff. But when I look at the outcome as far as with what, there is a potential here. There may even be a conversation about needing to take it slow, needing time, but ultimately I do feel like he wants you to feel like you were chosen. So, you know, I don't see anything terrible right now. Well, there you go. That's that. There you go on that. All right, let's see. Good things happening in December. Good things happening in December. Okay, sure. It's good that at least he's spoken about it, because I do feel like this is somebody who always feels like he has to do everything on his own. The good stuff in December is you working on your triggers, working on things that have hurt you in the past. You're initiating that healing. I also feel like you're going to be standing your ground even more. And this is putting you in a much more peaceful space. What? Come on. What else for December? You're gonna find yourself having more patience. I mean, yeah, I know you probably like, is that good stuff? There's much more calm to you. Like if you've dealt with having anything that's been like just a headache to you, um, I do feel like what's happening here is like a shift from maybe not completely listening to your intuition to full on listening to your intuition. There's no more blocks that are occurring between you and source. And because of that, it's allowing you to be much, much more patient, not only with others, but with yourself. And that slow down process is also going to be able to allow you to tap into source a little bit more. So you may notice that you're more intuitive than you normally are. Um, Also with the temperance here, especially because this is Sagittarius, this is kind of like just confirming, yes, this is happening in December. It's probably already going to happen now. I mean, what, we're on the 29th or whatever. So, um, I don't know why I got travel from that. Temperance is usually not travel, but for some reason I got something about traveling. Either you're gonna book a trip, or you're wanting to get out of the house more. I don't know. It's something very Sagittarius like. Six of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, ten. Also healing from situations that it's like where people weren't choosing you. You're healing from that as well. You're healing from those wounds, continuing to heal from that, where people weren't choosing you and it felt very fickle, very back and forth. So it's like now, I feel, you know what's interesting about it too? It's like, what it feels like here is like logic, like your logic kicked in, the logical side of your brain. It's no longer the emotion, it's the logic that's looking at everything, and you're seeing it clearly. And because of that, it's able to heal um, the wounds. One last thing for Shay. Nine of Cups, love it. Eight of Swords, love it. No longer standing in your own way. Once again, this is still about healing, but I feel like you're not going to second guess yourself on certain things. Like no second guessing yourself. There's no over analyzing, overthinking, all of that. I just feel like in the month of December you feel good. Like you're feeling sure of yourself. You're feeling fulfilled. You're not looking outside of yourself. You don't have to, because you know you have everything that you need. I also feel like you're going to enjoy time alone. And that's more so in the sense of like treating yourself, like taking yourself, like, and you guys know I've always talked about date yourself, especially if you're single, date yourself. Hell, when you're not single, date yourself. This is giving the vibe of like dating yourself. So you may like treat yourself to some things, but um the energy is much better. Much, much better. Oh shit. No, why did I do that? Motherfuck. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Shay. Give me a second, guys. I gotta create the damn banner again because I accidentally hit delete instead of edit. Order. Come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Next up is Madi, just in case she's in here. What was his name? Oh, yeah, it was just her name. Okay. I'm glad I remembered these names. Okay. That's so frustrating. Okay, let me see. Let's move you back up to the top. There. All right. That was a nice one. Let me make sure that I got it. Okay, yeah. So we got 2 spots available if anybody wants to jump in and get those last 2 spots. If nobody jumps in, I'll end with 8 and we'll be all to the good. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. Marty, let's see. Marty, are you in here? You done gave me 17 questions. I'm gonna go with the first one because that's gonna let you know what you need to do. I know you was probably just talking, but still. Wonder if she's at work. Okay. What should she do? I'm dealing with him. What's the outcome? Outcome is gonna be it. That's gonna let you know everything you need to know. What's the outcome between her if she still handles or still deals with the Pisces? No, I'm sorry, still deals with the Aries. Well, you know, that person should. I don't know if he has Pisces in his chart too. Ah, fuck. Come on. This car is about to piss me off. I'm about to look. No, I don't want to use those other ones. There we go. Girl, he is a headache. What can he do if she deals with him? Okay. If it's not going to be smooth sailing. I do feel like what he does is he ignores situations that need to like come to the forefront. I don't feel like he is one of those ones who like to air everything out. So when you're saying he keeps secrets, I absolutely 100% agree with you. And you know what's very weird, because you said that the ex-wife was still in the picture. One of the secrets is about what he gives her. I feel like he gives her some kind of money or he supports her in some kind of way. I don't know if you already know that, but that is one thing that he is not talking about. Also, his heart is closed off. Like he's still not emotionally available. Like the way that he wants to do things is he wants to make something happen, but I feel like commitment is still like an issue for him, or commitment in a sense the way that you would want it to be, especially with that 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Because this is sometimes this can be commitment, but just in a non-traditional way. And I don't think that you necessarily want it to be non-traditional. I feel like you want it the way that it's supposed to actually be. Give me more. Three of Swords. I don't like that. Five of Wands in the reverse because he's going to ignore what needs to be handled. 444 on the timer. I feel like he is more trouble than what you're needing. I don't like this. Bringing heartache and pain and then avoiding the drama. And that kind of goes back to what I just said in the beginning of him avoiding the elephant in the room. Like he will avoid and completely ignore when situations need to be handled. And that just leaves you being hurt. Yeah, he'll come in, you know, he'll come in wanting something new but not being attached emotionally. He has emotional distance that's an issue. He doesn't like to get too deep into the emotions. You'll just be repeating you'll just be repeating something and then I see it not working again. You have Page of Swords in the reverse. You got the World in the reverse. This is like that chapter that doesn't close out. You have the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse. You got Justice in the reverse. Not working out because someone is either unfair, it's not aligned, or fucking liar. So, like, I can't tell you whether to stay or not, but what I can say is it's not a pretty road dealing with him, you know? And you had asked, and this is just very general, you had asked, soul tie, why? Everything that's going on at the end of this year, and this is for everybody, everything that's going on at the end of this year was set up to be a wake-up call. You can't take certain things and you shouldn't take certain things into the next year. And so you're going to be met with resistance on some things. And then some things you're going to see that resistance be lifted. And you'll know which one to choose from, which one is right for you, which one is not right for you. And if your gut is telling you, you know what, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you feel like you got to get a reading on somebody to either know how they feel about you or if it's gonna work, 9 times out of 10 is not. And I only say that because if it's not already proving to you that it's going to work out, then it's not. It is not. Okay? As much as, you know, we want, I mean, and okay, I can't say it's always. That's why I said 9 times out of 10. Sometimes you got that one and it do work out because they get their mind right. But a lot of times if this person is not making you feel chosen and they're not doing the proper steps and showing you the action and all of that shit, that's your answer. 2026, we not wasting no time on not another person. Tarot should be used as a guide and not just for love. Shit, I use it for money. What direction do I need to go in when it's talking about certain situations for my career? Or what's coming towards you, so that way you're just prepared for it. Bree, the best. I like whatever comes out too, Green Eye. Y'all, I gotta get my protein coffee so bad. But I haven't been drinking my caffeine because my stomach hurts. And I don't want my stomach to get fucked up. Because I tried to take some caffeine stuff and it fucked my stomach up. So now I'm like, oh my God, I'm dragging. Or at least I feel like I'm dragging. Because I need my hit of caffeine. What's the good stuff? What's good coming for me in December and the new year? Okay, from now to the new year. That's basically your whole reading, Shay. The not rushing, wanting you to feel chosen. That's basically the whole reading that I got for you. Good stuff coming. Bree, you must got a lot coming your way. You just had a shit ton of cards just fall out. Oh. Okay. Hey, Madi. I just finished you. Go back like 10 minutes. Um, okay. I don't know if you've disconnected from somebody recently or you're trying to disconnect from somebody recently, Bree. But you have the King of Cups here in the reverse. So it shows like some sort of disconnect that's happening. Now this is in the good stuff, and I feel like this is like I feel like that is past energy anyway. You have the Star card in the reverse, you got the Wheel of Fortune, and you got the Four of Pentacles. I feel like whatever has happened that came maybe very abruptly is now like it's like now your hope is starting to become restored. Like you're restoring hope. You'll start to feel better in between now until the new year. And so it's like I see you being very selective with your energy, who you let in, who you don't let in, where you are going to spend time doing whatever. Because I do feel like you were trying to give more to yourself, give more love to yourself, things like that. It feels like it just feels like a bunch of healing energy. Give me more on that. I don't know if this is good, but you got somebody here waiting for you. They're confused, but they're waiting for you. I'm assuming you guys are not communicating. But this person is waiting for you. I also feel like what they're trying to do is create some sort of plan to come towards you. You have like some sort of love offer coming your way between now and the new year. You're gaining clarity on something like some sort of opportunity that you feel like was missed, but you're recognizing that it had to happen in order for you to be able to start over and open yourself up to new opportunities, new things, and also it allowed you to be able to take a risk on yourself instead of being in the energy that you were in previously. You know what this gives me the vibe of? I'm gonna show you something here. But this gives me the vibe of like somebody's spark going out and not even recognizing that it was due to the people that you were dealing with. And then once those people got removed or were taken from you, however, all of a sudden you got your spark back. And now you're ready to bet on yourself. Just things are going to start making more sense to you. I feel like very much on a spiritual level, it'll just start making more sense. And like I said, there's something here about taking a leap of faith, taking a risk on yourself, but also you have somebody new coming in. You got a little cute little, Page of Cups is like a little cute little flirtatious type of energy. Somebody that is easy to work with. They're easygoing. Could be an Aries. It doesn't have to be, but I do have like there's somebody new that is coming in. You could also have a new opportunity with money too. But I more so feel person versus money. Not saying that your money's not going to be good. It's more of an emphasis on that. All right, Bree, that's what I got for you, girl. Let's go on to Lena. Well, girl, how are you going to meet somebody if you don't have a page? Page means I don't know you. If you got a king, that means, well, it could mean that they're old. It just depends. Pages, if you know this person, is not good. Because then that means that they're not developing. But if it's somebody new, that means that you got time to develop feelings. Maybe in your reads. That's not always what it means though, Shay. And when I say your reads, like if you're pulling cards for yourself. But that's not how I interpret it unless it's somebody that you know already. But this ain't nobody that they know. No, she gonna have to get over that shit. Well, how they gonna give you a big? First of all, if you don't know this nigga, how are you going to get a big offer? I don't want no big offer from somebody I don't know. We need to know each other because then I don't trust you. You trying to come in here and give me a bunch of shit? I don't trust that. Why are you trying to give me all this shit? Okay, that sound like love bombing. I'll take a little cute little page. Shit, that might mean he younger than me. What them 30-year-olds talking about? But if that's what you think, Shay, then that's what it's going to be. Whatever it is that you think it is, that is exactly what it's going to be. In the physical, like a wand, green-eyed. Because Paige could come up if the dude is younger than you too. So like, I'm in my 40s. If a Paige came up, I'm like, oh, I might be older than them. I don't mind pages. I don't like wands. I'm not wands. I do like wands. I don't like knights. Knights, I don't like them. Oh, damn it. Maybe when nobody paying attention. Okay. Yeah, I don't like nights. Um, for nobody new that I meet, because that means you, as quickly as you coming in, you leaving. Unless I'm starting to have more respect for Knight of Pentacles, because that's growth. LR, I'm not gonna read your question out loud because I know you didn't want your name to be up there. So next time when y'all don't want y'all's name there, put it as the screen name. Because I'm gonna see the screen name and I just be moving and I'll put it in there for the order. Girl. That's what it boils down to. Somebody that don't got no car, that live on people's couches could have that. That's what y'all want? Y'all want that? Hmm? You want a couch surfing, no car, having good peen? All right, let's see. Relationship. The ones that don't got the ones that don't got no car and no house. Oh, oh my God. Okay, hold on. Shay, she talking about the knights. She said that's who the knights are. God damn it. Okay. LR, someone's avoiding conflict. They're avoiding speaking a truth. And so it's like the interesting thing is I don't feel like the relationship is completely done. I feel like it's at a standstill. Even if you guys have like said it is over, I am done with you. The energy of it doesn't give me that. Weirdly enough. It feels like someone is very what's the word I'm looking for? I just heard hard head make a soft ass. Somebody's very hard head. And it's probably pride. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, Knight of Wands in the reverse. The relationship may have felt like it abruptly stopped or like something just like abruptly happened. I don't like the Knight of Wands. I just said I don't like knights. I don't like the Knight of Wands in the reverse here because this is reflecting like someone who just did something very spontaneous. But not wanting to face it, not wanting to communicate about it, have a heart to heart, is avoiding conflict. Give me a second. I don't want to say anything on that one yet. You guys, okay. It answered me exactly the way that I asked the question. Devil in the reverse, Eight of Wands in the reverse. This was stopped because there are toxic, and maybe it's not toxic. There's cycles. There's something that you guys need to break, that you have to stop. And in order for it to stop, the relationship had to stop. Um, this was the universe's way of trying to set the path to um, a new, I don't want to say timeline, just a new cycle in general. To give healing to the hearts, both you and your person. This was fated. The disconnect was fated. It was something that was supposed to happen because it's almost like the relationship in itself needed a rewiring. It's the best way that I can explain it. I hope that this is making sense to you. So, moving forward, their reconciliation. Okay, what's the Tower? Oh, okay. Something I don't think you know. Okay, I like that. Something I don't think you know is coming here. There's gonna be a Tower moment. Weirdly enough, I feel like it's for your person, not for you. And this Tower moment is going to expose all the emotions that this person has. It's going to show everything. You have Hermit at the bottom of the deck here. It's really going to put your person into a state of contemplation. And I mean deep, deep shit. The shit that they've been avoiding. It's going to make them. The Tower moment may have already happened. Because, I mean, shit, we've had all these transits. More than likely, it probably already happened. But what happens after that is you have the Star card here, which is reflecting hope being restored. Someone still being hopeful. I told you, intuitively, it does not feel like this is over. It feels like what you guys were doing before is over. But it feels like a rebuilding of something new. And but it had to happen the way that it happened. Star card also is talking about renewal, healing, um, and like I said, restoring hope. You have Knight of Pentacles here. Your person might be slow. Might be slow, but I feel like there is a buildup that comes with it. Give me more on that Knight of Pentacles. Because the Knight of Pentacles, they take their time. They're on foot. They're not on a horse. They're the slowest moving knight in the deck, but they're stable. So in private, what your person is doing is trying to remove the things that are burdening them. Why the Magician in the reverse? Give me the card. They feel like they're not ready yet. Will there be action coming towards you? Yes. Yes. But it's going to take the two of you to have, you got to clear out everything. So not only your person, but also you, y'all together have to get on a vibrational frequency that matches, which it shows that that's what the energy is taking you guys onto. Is it going to feel like it's going to, I personally feel like it's going to take a little bit because healing has to be in play, because what it's showing is when this person comes towards you, you're sitting in your divine feminine. You're sitting in your stable, abundant energy. Very nurturing, very soft. Like you're in a really good place. And that actually makes your person come towards you faster. I don't mind seeing this. The King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. You're in a place of surrender and receiving. Your person's in a place of action, going for what they want. So there is a very strong possibility of you guys reconciling. In the meantime, I would continue to work on healing from things. Not only this relationship has brought to the surface, but also things that have happened in your past. Go all the way back, all the way back, deep, deep down into it. So then that way, um, you're ready. All right, Lena, that's what or LR. I keep fucking up. That's what I got for you because I keep seeing your name. That's what I got for you, though. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me add one more. Shit. Okay. You're very welcome. Alrighty. I think I have one more spot available if anybody wants to jump in. Oh shit, I just saw that what you just put. I got one spot available. Okay. Not my goal is to not get arrested in Puerto Rico with you. Oh my God. I would love to return back to Puerto Rico. That needs to be on my little bucket list. Exactly, FK. Like honestly, everything I want, as long as I still want it, I get it. As you said, as an Aries, you can't tell me no. I'm gonna find a way to get it regardless. All right, let me start the timer for K Styles. I remember before I start K Styles, I remember I got in a reading. This was before I was doing this. It was like a long time ago. I got in a reading about my ex-husband now, and I was like, "Are we gonna get married?" And they were like, "No." And I was like, "I'm gonna make that happen." I'm gonna make that happen. Okay. And I did. Because nobody puts baby in a corner. Nobody tells me no. Now, we ain't stay married, but I accomplished my goal. I accomplished my goal. God damn it. All right. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Okay. Hmm. Why the Five of Swords in reverse? What's her feelings? Work. She's very like work. She's into work right now. You have Eight of Pentacles here. You got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So it's kind of like a disconnect emotionally right now. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, you know what? I feel like right now what's happening with her is that uh, I feel like there's chaos around her. And she can't even think in the form of long term nothing, right? So you have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like she's having a really hard time with like handling something right now. There was a connection. You guys did have a connection. Like, did y'all make anything official? No. Did y'all take the next step? No. But something was there. You have that lovers that's there. So you weren't imagining that. That was real. I do feel like there have been times where both of you have actually thought about reconnecting. Now, I don't know if you have communicated with her or like you never reached out. I don't know. But it gives a vibe of like maybe you need to reach out again. I do feel like her life is a little bit chaotic right now. But I feel like she's open to talking to you. I don't feel like it's one of those ones where she's not. Let me see why are you not reaching out? Because she got issues. I'm telling you that. Actually, let me see. She got issues and it says Knight of Cups. So I'm hoping it's not that she's in a relationship. But give me just 1 second. What is this? Huh. Oh shit, she might have just got out of one. You said June. You might as well say it's December now. Maybe she was dating someone. I feel like she just got out of something. She's not closed off to communicating with you. Or at least that's not what her energy is showing. You got the Seven of Wands in the reverse. She's not standoffish. I feel like she's very open to communicating with you. But I also feel like she has some shit going on in her life. Five of Wands here. You got the Knight of Cups. So it looks like there was like some sort of challenging situation with her love life. When I clarified that, I got the King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Devil in the reverse. So it's not showing a huge attachment, but I don't know why I kept wanting to tell you, reach out to her. Will she reach out to K-Fowl? If she does, it's very spontaneous and she's very slow to trying to reach out. I don't feel like you guys will never communicate again because it's not showing me that. But I feel like she has some shit going on in her life that maybe right now she's not as talky, but I also don't feel like she's closed off either. I'm gonna ask real quick just to kind of close this out. If he were to call, would she talk to him? Emperor in the reverse, Eight of Wands. She would. She would. But I feel like you have to be the one that takes control. I'm sorry. And you're probably like, I already fucking tried to get in contact with her. Well, you're gonna have to do it again. I would try again if it were me. Um, and based off of your cards, because I have the Hanged Man in the reverse, I have the Emperor in the reverse, and I have the Eight of Wands upright. So it's like needing to like someone needing to take control over the situation, no longer sitting in limbo. I also feel like there's a little bit of a like a tinge of trying to control emotions. But if you don't reach out or try to reach out to her again, I feel like what's going to happen is it's going to be very slow and it'll be like a spontaneous thing that she does. So, but I don't think it's you guys don't have like closed off energy. That's not what I'm feeling. But I do feel like something in her romantic life went to shit. So, she might be a little disappointed. All right, that's what I got for you, K Styles. Let's go on to Dove. Actually, there was one more person that popped in. Okay. Okay. Oops. Dove, are you in here? Being quiet, watching, lurking? Yeah, there you go. I always think that's the funniest shit. Oh man. All right. Okay. TB, I just sold out. But the 2-question pre-recorded reading is on sale until Monday for $39, I believe. Amongst other stuff. But I just sold out. You're welcome, Madi. Oh, it is green-eyed? That's funny. Oh my Jesus. All right. Steven, what's your deal? The fuck is wrong with you? What does that even mean? Okay, why? Okay. Why would that bother you? Yeah, something came out. What the hell? Dove. This is gonna be so fucking random. Well, it's random to me. Maybe it's random to you. Um, he has an attitude with you, or he's being like funky with you. Bruh. Okay, this is what I got, Dove. There's some sort of truth that came out. It feels like a heard it through the grapevine type of situation. Just no contact. Okay. So it's like some heard it through the grapevine type of situation that he has found out about you specifically. You have the Hermit here. You also have the Seven of Swords. So this is showing that like a truth has come to light, has come out. You got 10 of Pentacles and you have the Queen of Pentacles, which I think is interesting here because this is basically saying like your job is so secure. And you know what it gave the vibe of like somebody just randomly saying, "Oh, Dove was never looked at to be removed, or Dove is never gonna like we need Dove." Whatever it is, it's like the longevity of your job. The fact that you gonna be there until you probably don't want to be there no more. When I got that, I'm like, why the fuck would that even matter? But then it shows the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. It's something in relation, yeah, it's something in relation to you. And it's also making him feel like he has less value. Like he has less value. Like he does not have the longevity that you have. And he feels a way about that. He feels like he's done a lot to try to secure his role, like, you know, to the point to where it's like they don't ever look at him to get rid of him, like how they do with you. Like you're never on the chopping block no matter how many times they've had layoffs. But, you know, he had to fight in order for him to keep his spot. And so you have the Magician here and you have the Fool, where he feels like, you know, I've done a lot of risking and I've done a lot of things to try to keep afloat, to try to show my value. Um, I feel like he's just like questioning himself and is a little jealous. Yep, I do remember. And I mean, that's what that Magician is all about. He created the smoke and mirrors to try to make it seem like he was, you know, like they would benefit keeping him. Give me more. Okay, so right now, I mean, I don't think he's going to be no contact forever. I do see him kind of like slowly getting out of that and feeling better about himself. I feel like this is a lot to do with him and how he sees himself. You have the Page of Wands here in the reverse. You have the Three of Swords in the reverse. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Um, he's trying to heal from him not feeling like he's good enough. Like, honestly, and I don't know who said what. Maybe it was P. You know, he runs his fucking mouth. Whatever it is, you're over here looking like your shit don't stink. And, you know, a very valuable asset, and they can't get rid of you. They can't let you go. Okay. You're over here looking like Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson, I got a certain special set of skills, and it's making him feel like he ain't shit. Because he kind of ain't. Because he kind of ain't. He kind of ain't shit. Okay. All right. Let's go to the second one. But that's why he acted funny. He's not going to stay like that. And you know, to be fair, this is probably all of this stuff, and I'm going to keep referring back to it because um it all got brought up to light. The whole new moon, the what is it called? Mercury retrograde, Uranus, like all of it put together in one. All of that shit comes out. Your deep fears come out. Like everything is coming out. So he's having to work through that mentally, and he'll come out of it. I wouldn't even worry about him. Because you ain't do nothing wrong. So, all right, hold on. Let's restart. All right, what's good coming from now to 2026? What is good from now to the new year? If you've had any doubts about your value, I see that clearing up for you. You have the Star card in the reverse, followed by the Empress. If you've even second guessed yourself or anything like that, value in any type of area of your life, I see that improving from now until the end of the year. You're feeling much more confident and stable and secure, both mentally, emotionally, physically. Isn't this the second time that's coming up? I feel like that came up again. Why is that good? If there's something between now and the end of the year that starts to stress you out and causes more like burden than necessary, I feel like this is honestly, I feel like, of course, this is something that is work related to where either more is getting put on you or you feel overwhelmed by something. Um, this is gonna be funny because of the way that this came out. Some fake bitch comes in and takes it. They take it on. So then it becomes a false start for you, but the false start is good because that removes the burden. And then you're able to like be your authentic self. King of Wands. I mean, it's December, so more than likely that's probably what the fuck it is. I just don't think you'll be left with it. I feel like someone that's like, oh, let me take it on because blah blah blah. You know, somebody trying to make themselves look good with that Queen of Wands there. Um, they'll take it from you. So I don't think you have it for very long. Knight of Cups. Interest. I ain't never looked at this part of this card. I can't see. I think that's a cup. Knight of Cups followed by the Six of Pentacles. I feel like someone is going to message you. I feel like you're going to get sweet messages. There's somebody that's going to show you that they care. It's equal give and take, reciprocity that's there, but I feel like it's an emotional exchange. How will she know who this person is? Five of Wands, Hierophant in the reverse, Ace of Cups. There were challenges that came between you and this person. There was something that was challenging that came between you and this person. You guys were never able to make it official. But there was still love that was held. You got Taurus here. It's the end of a cycle. If you've been feeling restless energy, that's coming to a close. Hanged Man, what is that? Page of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands. What about it? You got 444 on the timer. During this time, your heart is meant to soften. Yeah, you need to tap into your spiritual side. You have the high priestess in the reverse, just kind of showing you not tapping in enough. You need to tap in more because it's creating blocks. You have Page of Wands in the reverse. You got Knight of Wands in the reverse. And with the Hanged Man and the Nine of Wands, it's showing that There's something spiritual that is wanting to come through, but it needs you to be more open because it's almost like it's getting blocked. Judgment in the reverse as well. It's kind of like why do I feel like there are downloads that you need to be getting, but you need to soften first. So open yourself up, and you'll get a lot of downloads regarding just everything. Last thing. Ooh. Okay. Yep. There is a devil that tries to come back around, somebody who feels like they got unfinished business with you. I feel like you don't even give it the time of day. So you might just have the pleasure of knowing that they tried, but that's it. All right. Probably. Probably. All right, Mel. What is Jay's intentions? What are Jay's intentions with Mel? Oh, hold on. Let me restart that. Intentions with Mel. All right, girl. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good class. Oh, shit. Intentions with Mel. My goodness gracious. Okay, there's a lot that needs to be said, so I'm just going to let it be said. Why? I feel like right now what's going on with Jay is he's coming up as the Knight of Swords. So he's coming in. There's a lot that he has said. However, I also feel like he is in a state to where he needs healing. And he's kind of avoiding it. You have the Empress here in the reverse. You also have the Queen of Cups here in the reverse. There's something about him to where he almost he almost thinks to himself that he doesn't deserve love. I don't know why, but he's very unfulfilled. You have 10 of Cups in the reverse here. Not showing that unfulfillment. He's repeating a pattern. Like this is what he does. There's something here where he's repeating a pattern. He's truly needing healing, but for some reason, he keeps putting it off. He's putting it off. Give me more. Your intentions with Mel. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. He is not okay. He'll tap in. I don't know when he'll tap in, but he'll tap in. He needs to be his fiery self. But there are parts of him to where he's not confident in starting something new. He's not confident in going in that direction because he feels like, you know what this kind of reminds me of? Because the Knight of Swords rushes in and they tell you things. They're really good at communication and telling you things. But what's underneath and what is showing is that he is not himself. Like who you're seeing right now is not his normal self. And I feel like what's happening is he's repeating a pattern that like a karmic pattern he needs to break. He's gone into silence in order for him to start to feel like himself again. You have the high priestess here. You also have the queen of wands. This is something intuitively that, his spirit, and he doesn't have to be spiritual, but his spirit told him you need silence. Give me more. What are your intentions? What are you gonna do? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Strength card. I feel like he means well. I feel like he does not think he can offer what he is telling you that he can offer. Now, he might come back and it seems like everything is fine. Leos are really good at not showing that. So you have the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse. You also have the Two of Swords. I feel like he's acknowledging the fact that, like, he doesn't want to waste anyone's time. So that's why I say he does mean well. But he's questioning, am I strong enough to offer? Like, I feel like I need to get that inner strength based off of, his situation and what he's going through right now. Before this ends up being a missed opportunity. What do you want? Shit. What do you want? He don't know. The one thing he knows is that he doesn't want to go into anything with baggage. He doesn't want baggage. Does he know exactly what he wants with you? No, he doesn't. You got Knight of Swords here in the reverse, which it's like he doesn't really have, right now, he's not very clear with exactly what he wants and what he needs to do. He's unsure. Seven of Cups here, Four of Wands in the reverse. He's unsure if he, like, how, this is all saying I'm confused. I don't know exactly what I want, or I don't know how to get there. Four of Wands in the reverse is like it creates that shakiness in the foundation. The foundation is not very stable. It also says that he's not trying to initiate, because the Four of Wands here is also my marriage card. This in the reverse is like, when I'm looking at it with you, he's saying he does not know. He just wants to end. He wants to end a cycle, and he wants you to be in his life. That's all he knows. As far as with going further than that, he does not know. I see a person who needs to heal deeply from past stuff. And it's hard to when you're still kind of in it. That's energetic ties. He still has energetic ties that he needs to release. Once he does that, it may completely change. But it looks like he's kind of like tired from taking on responsibility. And honestly, that freaking tracks with what I keep pulling up for Leo right now anyway. It's like they're going through an identity crisis or some shit. All right, Catherine. Will they make it official in the near future? Will they make it official in the near future? You're welcome, Mel. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Good morning. First thing I got is, hold on, I want to know whose feelings these are because these might be yours. Give me a second. Give me Catherine's. No, that's right. Catherine said I'm standing on business. All right, give me his. Oh, fuck. Okay, it's you. You're the problem. Catherine is not the problem. So why this? Time. Alignment. I don't know what's going on with him, but I feel like it's like the feeling of someone knowing that why do I feel like there's pain? There's pain here. I don't know if you know about it. Do you know about it? He has pain in his heart. There is sadness that is there. And he's trying to figure out how the fuck to get out of it. You got the star card here. You got the ace of cups in the reverse. You got the damn sun card. Like, he's sad. Even if he's not showing it. This is sadness. And kind of like being afraid to give the heart, kind of almost pessimistic, but trying to find a way out of it. He's avoiding a truth. He's not being honest with himself about something. Maybe he's not being honest with himself about being sad. All right, so here we go. He sees the potential. He wants to grow. He wants it to grow over time. The weird part about it that I have here is something in relation to feeling like not having much to give. Now, I don't know if this is money related, because it could be, and that could be his actual block, and that's the reason why he's feeling this way, because he feels like you deserve more. But you have that feeling, and he wants you. Like, there's not a question about that. He sees you as his person. He wants you. There's not a rejection, but there is something that's going on deep in his, now you got my nose itching, deep down in his heart. Is he not the person he thinks he should be? That's what it is. He's saying in time, I can be. Ooh. haven't channeled like this in a while. I can feel it. Okay. Ooh, when I used to be like real open and not knowing how to shut off my, like close myself up. Oh my God, I would like take on the person's feelings. I'd be crying in people's damn readings. Fucking nuts. All right, hold on. Let me see. So, will you guys make it official eventually? Like in the near future? Come on. I know you're saying time, but will you? No, no, no. I can take on people's feelings when I do readings for them. I usually don't like to. So I've learned how to close it out. I have a cups in the reverse. Ooh. I feel so, Catherine, yes. Yes. I'm getting a yes, but it's after he's gonna have to let go, and he will actually. That's probably why he's feeling sad about, there, boom, there it is. She said it. She said it. Yep. That's exactly what it is. Oh my God. He's going to balance himself out. He's going to balance everything out. And then once he does, he is able to fully give to you the way in his mind he sees it. He is going to let go of whatever the past is holding him down, and I feel a rebirth, and that rebirth is actually going to allow you guys to go to that next level. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I want to see. New journey and him opening up. Initially, it'll be really hard for him to open up to you completely, but he will. And then full steam ahead for the relationship. I do feel like it will be near future. Yes, he does have to go through his process. Once he goes through it, he's good to go. It's the getting out of your head to think that you're not good enough to take on this relationship. And I feel like he will. He'll definitely do it. He may try to stop. He may try to like keep him, like he may try to, what is it called? Resist. I just don't think that the universe is going to allow him to resist. Okay, that's the email. I can do that email one for you later, but my mini reads are all sold out. So I'll be able to do that one later on. Not a sandwich. Oh, yeah. I can try to cancel it. So you don't want me to respond to the email? Well, yeah, because it says email reading on the title. Do you want me? Let me see if I can cancel it. Okay. It says it's canceled and refund it. All right, guys. I am out of here. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I appreciate y'all. Trying to make sure. Ooh, that one got me. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your Saturday. There might be something that pops up later for you guys. So, all right. Take care.